Do you give non-Asians at Hmart the side eye? TikTok is divided on this question about whether non-Asians should be shopping at places like Hmart and how it affects cultural spaces. On the surface, this feels like a very inconsequential debate. I mean, it's just a grocery store, who cares? But at its core, its controversy is about how to move in cultural spaces when you're the guest. I grew up in China, and I actually didn't start eating other cultures' food until I was like 16. But once I did, my worldview completely expanded. I'm not here to weigh in on the specifics of the Hmart debate. I'd like to raise a better question. How do we respectfully appreciate food from different cultures?
I'm Amy. I'm alive and well here in Los Angeles. Today, I am so excited to do a food tour around all the cultural neighborhoods in LA, from the San Gabriel Valley to Little Ethiopia and East LA, to show you how diversifying your food palette is probably one of the most important things you can do, but also just how to do it respectfully.
LA is one of the most culturally diverse cities. It's broken out into larger neighborhoods and big ethnic enclaves like Little Tokyo, East LA Boyle Heights, Leimert Park, Koreatown. But there are emerging and unofficial ones like Little Brazil, Little Bangladesh, Little Osaka. Eric Brightwell is a LA-based cartographer and documents this incredibly well on his blog. To kick off on our tour, I'm taking you to two of my favorite Chinese restaurants here in the San Gabriel Valley.
Is that mine or yours?
Oh, I love a good knife cut.
She's like, whatever.
Dude, this shit busting every time. Every fucking time. It's the pickled beef one. Pickled spicy beef. I always get the pickled one. I just like how sour it is. Were you there the time we have Hunan food, the really spicy one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there? That's my favorite restaurant.
That place is pretty good.
You liked it?
Yeah.
This is Dongting Chun from my hometown in Hunan. Spice is so strong you enter a flow state. I think we need to get off the high horse about quote-unquote authentic food. I don't expect someone who's never had Chinese food to walk in and order stinky tofu or pork intestines, even though that's what I would consider authentic.
That's so spicy.
This is why fusion restaurants are critical in the food space. But let fusion be your gateway, not your destination. Start with Panda Express if that's what feels comfortable. Then work your way to Noodle House, then Dim Sum and beyond. The point is to let curiosity pull you in and keep going. Finding new cuisines can be really overwhelming. So to start, look at cultural neighborhoods near you.
Hola.
¿Cómo está?
Muy bien.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Gracias. We're doing this in Spanish. Or I'm Chino. OG Chino stands for old guy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Korean born. Raised in Bogota. Since I was a little kid, Colombians by culture have to give each other nicknames. So they're gonna nickname you whatever you look like. And of course, I'm the only Asian kid. And they call me Chino. We are in Koreatown at Escala, Korean Colombian fusion restaurant. It started really as an idea for a nightlife kind of spot. I come from a music background, working in hip hop and DJing. I'm like, okay, I could open a cool spot and gather people and party, I love eating. Mm-hmm. So I only did my two favorite foods. Korean and Colombian. This is the guanabana. This is my coconut lemonade.
Hell yeah. Salud.
Salud.
As a kid growing up, what kind of food did you mostly eat? Like, what did your parents make?
My mom always made Korean food, but there'd be certain touches of Colombian ingredients in Korean food tends to be spicy. Ferment a lot of food. Colombian food, I would compare it to like country food, like a piece of meat, a potato, a piece of yuca. Oh, here's the one that
awesome.
Arepa. It's like a corn biscuit that comes with everything in Colombia. Colombian chorizo, Colombian chicharrón.
It looks, it's like thicker.
It's like pork belly.
Yeah.
Pork belly but fried, yeah. And then we throw in the kalbi.
Oh, this smells so good. Shall we dig in?
Yeah.
Provecho?
You first.
I will have to say, of the people I've met, most of them have said they don't like Colombian food.
Because like I said, it's very plain, right?
But you like
it's
it.
very plain. I like it. Colombian people like it. Colombian people love their Colombian food.
Let's start with the egg here. We're starting easier. Mash this up.
Oh, Korean.
맛있어. Okay, I'm very excited for the chicharron.
That's a big chunk.
Wow.
Good?
Wow. Oh my god. Do you have a favorite part of this plate? I mean, it's Korean at the end of the day. Is plantains common in Colombia? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what is it like to diversify and get outside of your comfort zone?
Oh, I mean, you have to. You know, if you don't, you're just missing out on life. And we're in LA. So it's like, if you're not going out there and learning about every culture that exists here, then what are you doing? You're kind of missing out on something. I would encourage everybody to go try everything.
When there are a lot of dishes with names you're unfamiliar with, I like to just pick one or two that really stood out to me, and then I just stim to it to commit it to memory.
My name is Daniel.
I'm Amy. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you as well. So this is a Lebanese cuisine type in a way. So right now, this is the shikafta, the raw meat steak tartare. Cheese with egg, just fried dough with 3 types of cheese inside. Kibbe, which is just a fried ground beef and pine nuts inside. This is the sucuk flambe, just Armenian sausages. We got the filet shish kebab, just filet mignon diced. That's the beef lula, and that's the chicken breast over there.
And I find the easiest way to appreciate unfamiliar cuisines is to draw reference points to things I already know.
Try this.
You have it in
The dolma here was a standout dish for me, and the presentation reminds me of a zongzi. And it turns out that stuffed vegetables in a wrap is very popular across the Silk Road. Now I'm intrigued to try other foods along the Silk Road like sarma and galapki.
Like every time I've been here, there's at least like 5 birthdays happening.
Oh,
So beef is chicken.
beef, chicken, and then veggie on the
Veggie,
side?
yeah.
Okay.
I make together.
Okay, thank you.
Amazing.
Oh hell yeah. It's just so good.
No, it's so good. In terms of vehicles for food, I really like this one.
Me too.
I feel like it's so airy. It has like a tartness. I don't know if you feel that way, but I feel like it has a tartness. It's easy to like maneuver. I don't know. I think it's like it's the best of all worlds.
Sour fermented pan-like flatbread made with teff
It gives
flour.
fermented.
Teff flour.
I want to try the cassava. The cassava.
Fufu.
Ethiopian flavor profiles really reminded me of Indian flavor profiles. But how did that happen? I did a quick Google search, and it turns out India's spice trade routes stopped right at the Horn of Africa before entering Europe, which could explain why both cuisines feel similar to me. But wait, isn't Ethiopia landlocked? It turns out Ethiopia's connection to the sea was severed in 1993 when Eritrea gained independence from Italy, and is now an ongoing geopolitical struggle where tensions are only rising even further. All this to say, let food be a gateway to curiosity about a region's history and geography. Let's talk about picky eaters for a second. Emma Hubbard, a pediatric occupational therapist, recommends the best way to help a picky child eat is through something called a learning plate. You present their regular meal, then a separate plate where new foods are introduced with no pressure to eat them. Children need to see, touch, and play with food before they're comfortable actually eating it. And as adults, we're no different. We need low-pressure environments for engagement before we can appreciate unfamiliar food. Today I'm eating at my all-time favorite restaurant in LA, Kinjiro. We have the star of the show, the beef tongue. When I was younger, I was really averse to eating chicken feet because I thought it was really gross. And I was like, why would you eat the part of the foot? Like, that's so inhumane, that's so gross. And then my great-grandma actually parsed it really well for me. She said, if you're gonna kill the animal, then the most humane thing you can do is to eat its entirety and not let anything go to waste. And that kind of clicked for me and got me over like the mental hump of eating weirder cuts of meats. And you realize like your aversion to like the weirder cut is really just unfamiliarity. It's not actually rooted in rationale. Anyways, this is the beef tongue and it's so delicious. And I can't talk whenever I eat it because it's so good. And since no mom is around to fix us a learning plate, it is up to ourselves to create that environment for ourselves. I feel like most people don't know this, but there's a little Bangladesh right next to KTown.
Right there.
Okay, I'll get one of these. Thank you. One for each.
Chana mishti.
Chara mushti?
Yeah.
And then this one is
Kala jam.
kalajam. Oh! This one feels really sweet and wet. And this one feels like dry and not too sweet. So we'll just have to mix the two together.
Yeah.
It's okay if certain dishes aren't your favorite.
Just don't let it deter you from like trying their other things. If I don't like their sweets, I'll try their food. If I don't like the food as much, I'll try the sweets. Up on there.
I never had Bangladeshi food, so I have no comment other than
Sounds right.
so some of the stuff is good. Some
Yeah,
of the
I
stuff
just
is
feel
good.
like sometimes when you like gaslight yourself into thinking you like something just to seem like not closed-minded, it makes you actually like detest it more later subconsciously.
Like I kind of like almost every cuisine I've ever tried,
Really?
besides like those white countries, like like Scandinavian countries and shit.
Wait, okay. I feel like the reason is because like Icelandic food, for example, you don't need to season a lot because the fish itself is like so fresh. Icelandic salmon. Also, the spices doesn't grow there. Like, what do you want them to do about it? Like, what do you want them to do about that? You know?
What do you think is the UK's excuse?
Second meal of the day, I am here in Leimert Park.
I also recommend you try foods that you don't usually like. I've never liked oxtail Chinese style until I had Jamaican style oxtail.
They did say the best here was either the oxtail or the goat. And since I've already had oxtail, I figured I'd try the goat this time. It was really good. No Caribbean dish is complete without a plantain. So good.
Let different cuisines be a gateway to appreciating foods you'd otherwise dislike your whole life.
I would say this leans a little bit saltier than I'm used to. Well, not that I'm used to, but I would say this is like, there's like a spiciness to it that's not like an in-your-face spicy. If anything, I think the saltiness takes more charge over the spicy.
Okay, picking the best taco place in LA is so hard. So I narrowed it down to anywhere that was in Boyle Heights or East LA. And I'm actually pretty excited to try this one out. I've never been here, but I've heard really, really good things. So. Heck yeah. Oh. The tortilla is so fluffy in a way that it like literally is hot and melts into the meat itself. So when you bite into it, it feels like you're just eating only meat. This is actually, after Hallbox, my probably favorite taco place I've ever had.
That way you can trust.
Oh, thank you, dude.
Right here.
Oh my God, thank you.
There you go.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Mexican energy bars. Churros.
Oh, dame. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
A unos 50. ¿3 por $5? ¿Parados? A 3 y 3. 3 y 3, muy bien.
No, this is okay, dude. Muchísimas gracias.
¿Cómo supiste que no?
I had to fly across the world to discover other cuisines when they were always right under my nose, right in my neighborhood in LA. You just have to be a bit more curious in your own neighborhood.
Doras caliente. Bye-bye.
All family style portions here. Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Historic Filipino town.
Historic Filipino town.
Exactly right here.
We've been doing this for 16 years, and it's a love letter to Los Angeles as well as the locales we left. And I'm just blessed enough to be in community with different sections and different experiences that everybody has had in this type of community. You're an immigrant leaving a place that you're born from, and reaching lands that all of us are finding ourselves together at the same time. On the basic level, food is life, literally. But how do you make it a little bit more pleasant from your experience with the ingredients you have available in this new land? You make do with what you got, when I'm at your house, when I'm at your house, when I'm at these neighborhood spots, your pantry is different. But the experience, the soul, there's connections.
She needs to smoke a little longer though. For anyone who hasn't had Filipino food, what do you recommend they first try if they come to the Hmart Probably the coconut beef. Mama Leia's coconut beef.
At Hart's Finest.
Coconut beef. I don't think I've ever had that anywhere else. Kind of reminds me of like Thai green curry at Comedian Joe 510.
Probably the short rib. Short rib is really fire. I make clothes with my brother called I'm Happy. That store.
I think the lanka, pretty much anybody could enjoy, I feel like. It's a good dish.
Dude, this smells so good. Like, this is a solid plate. Built
Look,
out.
I just one scoop each.
You might hate this, but I actually was not a big fan of Filipino food. So,
That's cool.
but this is
fine.
Is that fine?
I mean, the thing is, if you don't like something, you don't like something. If given a chance, a different interpretation of what we're trying to share, I think if it makes sense to you, then we did our job.
你先1:1，把它 mix 了以后，然后再加4杯水进去，4杯半水都可以。
这个很多，我不是一个人吃，我是10个人吃。
OK， 那你再 double 那个 powder，然后再加5杯水，6杯水。
I just have to do the easy part where I just make the texture. The sauce part, my mom just makes it for me. The best take I saw on Hmart Gate came from BlackTok. The comments were full of not me being in Asian people's business because I'm nosy. And I've been really loving that because I think it effectively does two things. One, acknowledges being a guest in a space for another group, and two, shows curiosity and intention to learn. And if we can sum up how to behave in a space that's not yours, that's probably it. Acknowledgement and curiosity. That's the framework for today. This week, I challenge you to try a new cuisine you know close to nothing about. Go during peak hours at night, soak the environment, ask questions whether out loud or mentally, and just be curious, guilt-free.
Thank you for watching. If you are new here, guess what? So am I. I started making YouTube videos in October with no really structure or plans or like vision as to what I wanted to do, besides the fact that I knew that I have so much love for this world and I feel immensely grateful and privileged to be here. And the best way for me to be able to give back to this world and to the communities that I'm from is to make videos that share the kind of love I have for it. My next video will still be based in LA, but after that, I'm going to be continuing my backpacking journey. So if traveling is of interest to you and you like hearing the things I have to say about the world, I hope you stick around longer. Thank you so much. See you guys next time.